Now I am playing.
So we're back in space. If you joined us for last time, we patrolled on Mars for a little while, shot some robots.
Found some ore.
Yeah, we got some relic iron, I think.
Sure.
So now we're gonna go back to Earth. We're gonna check out Earth in the future.
To Earth.
And we're gonna go to that blue thing. It's the Devil's Lair.
The Devil's Lair.
This is what's called a strike mission. So this is meant to be played with 3 people, but you don't necessarily have to be in a fire team. It does matchmaking automatically.
All right.
So like other people are playing this right now or want to play it somewhere. And so look, we just found 2 other people who wanted to play this game.
Skin shifting and nitro.
Great.
Skin shifting nitro. That's gross. I don't want that.
I probably don't want that either. So basically this works a little bit. I don't actually have a ton of experience with MMORPGs, but my understanding is that this pretty much works like a raid in that there's like multiple bosses here. There's sort of like a midway boss, there's an end boss, and then there's like some like random guys, and then like an event where you get just swarmed by a bunch of random enemies. So,
and are there like epic weapons dropped at the end kind of thing?
Yeah, like each one has like a set like sort of tier of reward. So for this, like, you're supposed to get an uncommon piece of equipment, whether it's like armor or a weapon.
Okay.
I'm a high enough level that there's a good chance it actually won't give us one at the end, because this is the earliest one you can do.
Okay.
But yeah, you get loot that's a pretty high level for the level it recommends you playing at. Probably gonna want to follow your teammates.
Where are they going?
Seeing as they are super high level, they are probably just rushing off to complete this. They're probably trying to do a bounty that you can get, which is like a mission for lots of points and experience, which says that you should try and defeat a strike without getting killed. It's pretty easy to die in strikes. This is definitely the easiest one not to die in, because it is such a low level. They are just going at it.
What if I wanted to kill all the dudes?
No one ever kills all the dudes outside, and I don't know why. I always want to kill all the dudes outside.
This may not be the best vehicle for this terrain.
No, I mean, you could keep riding it. You won't be able to shoot stuff, and also you'll keep hitting all the walls.
We can avoid the crossfire.
Yeah,
I found them. How do I get off?
Most buttons. Most buttons.
Most buttons.
Most buttons are capable of helping with this.
Wait for me, friends. Let's be besties. That one's 24.
Yeah, I've heard that they're launching like actual raids soon.
Oh yeah.
Which function? I think they function differently than strikes, but since they don't exist yet, I don't know all the rules to them.
What?
Allegedly, you need to be level 26 to enter one of those. So you can get pretty high beyond the level cap of 20.
What are the controls?
Well, you don't remember? You played some of this during the beta. You were a hunter.
Yeah, I mean, that's all. I really remember. I remember how to shoot, reload.
Great. You punch things with R1. You throw a grenade with L1. You have a sort of limitless supply of grenades, but they recharge because they're made out of energy. Headshots are always good. I'm sure that's obvious. They also... Headshots increase the rate at which your super move charges. The lower left, you see that gray bar gradually inching up. That will turn gold when it's ready to use.
Alright, how do I use that?
You press L1 and R1 at the same time.
Got it. What does that do?
The one you currently have equipped gives you this aura that dramatically increases the speed at which your cooldowns reset.
Okay.
So your grenade and your super melee punch. It also reduces the cooldown for nearby allies. So if you hang out near other guys, their grenades and stuff will recharge more quickly. It will also charge their super attacks more quickly as well, so that can be useful. You can use your super move to make their super moves happen more rapidly.
Oh, I see.
Ah, that's a cool thing. Go get that.
Mine!
That green thing that dropped is an engram.
I got it. What does it do?
It represents like some kind of gear that you got. You got an uncommon shotgun.
Is that sweet?
probably pretty good, although it's probably not as good as what you have equipped.
Can you hip fire in this game? Yes, you can.
Yeah, you can.
Is the hip fire decent, or is it not very good?
It's fine. I mean, if you can hit stuff with the hip fire, it's just as good for the most part.
Alright.
There's actually some weapons that do increase damage from hip fire. I think there's another engram, like, behind you. Right there.
Yeah, I see it.
So yeah, green is uncommon, white is common, which is like stuff that doesn't have abilities, which is super boring and lame. At the level I'm at, I haven't seen one in a really long time. I don't think you can actually see common ones anymore.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Rare is blue. Rare can like, it has like a really slight chance of giving you like legendary equipment. I've gotten 2 legendary pieces of equipment, neither one for my class.
Oh, that's...
I've gotten one for Hunter and one for Titan, which are the 2 other.
Can you like craft to get rid of them?
You can dismantle them, which gives you materials for like upgrading other weapons and small quantities of money, which you can use to buy various things.
All right.
There's more fallen and hive on the way.
What are the hive? The hive are the.
These are the fallen. These guys. So these are like the goblin type guys I described earlier. That other dude who died was a captain. The hive are these slightly more insect-like. They're not even really insect-like. They're...
I'm getting died. Oh my, I'm gonna die.
They're slightly less, like, humanoid,
I would love to be on the other side. Oh, I'm dead. What does that mean?
You dead. What does what mean?
The deadness. What happens now?
Well, someone could revive you. Like this guy. This guy's gonna revive you. Or you can wait, like, 20 or 30 seconds to just be able to respawn yourself.
Alright.
I forget. But if all 3 of you die at the same time, then you wipe and you have to, like, reset to the last checkpoint.
I see. Alright, so it allows you to keep playing. Oh,
You're in a poison cloud of goo generated by a wizard. It's bad. You don't want that.
I don't want that. Where are the bad dudes?
You can use the tracker to locate them wherever there's red.
Nitro's doing some murdering. Oop. Oh, he's dead. Oh, that's blue.
Well, that's an orb, is what that is. So that gives you a big boost towards recharging your super moves. So someone must have killed something by using their super move.
Headshot.
Nice. Yeah, sometimes you'll see like the sort of like shimmering air effect, which indicates that there's like a stealth enemy like that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they try to sneak up behind you and just knife you in the back because they're jerks.
Enjoy my explosive. Yeah, that was sweet. Ah! Go away from me.
Don't stand so close to me.
Yeah, don't stand.
Don't stand.
Don't stand so
close to me. Dude.
I want more grenades.
Well, then you could activate your super move. It'll recharge more quickly. Oh.
I'm super now.
Like, now you have a grenade again. Throw it.
Enjoy my grenade.
Alright, and now you have your grenade again.
Enjoy my other grenade.
And now you have your grenade again.
We can move now.
What does this mean?
Hold square and you can revive him.
I did it. He's better now.
Yay. So now, if you pick up the orb, it gives you a big boost to your thing.
Did we win? Is that over?
No, that was the event where a bunch of random guys attack you. Now there's 2 more bosses to deal with.
Oy vey. How do I fly again? Like this?
Yeah, if you press X again while in the air. It gives you like a slight boost, but it's mostly just for maintaining height for a while. The other 2 classes have different jump moves. Titan just sort of has this like rocket straight up in the air thing. They're good for getting... They have mad ups.
Mad ups. That's what you want, really.
And then the Hunter has a multi-jump. So...
Multi-jump seems good.
Yeah, like...
And this is kind of a multi-jump.
It's kind of a multi-jump. Like, Hunter literally jump and then jump again in midair. And I think at higher levels they can even get 3 or possibly 4.
Oh, okay.
But I think at least 3.
The layer is up ahead, under that colony ship. Just on the other side of all those devils.
What's a devil?
Bad guy.
I can't get up there.
I mean, you could, you just have to try real hard.
Oh,
That's
it's
a Devil
big.
Walker. It's a big spider tank.
That's a big spider tank.
It's basically a villainous spider tank. It's pretty much as strong as regular spider tank.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So, you know, it's gonna take you a while.
I'm gonna shoot it in the face? The butt?
Don't shoot its face.
Why not?
Its face isn't weak.
But I was just dealing damage to its face.
You were dealing damage to it, but you were dealing 25 damage to it. Shoot its legs.
Shooting the legs.
You're doing 149 damage.
That's better.
It's a little better. So the way this guy works is if you shoot one of his legs enough, it sort of breaks, and like when it breaks off, it assumes this really vulnerable posture where it opens its face up for some reason, and then you can shoot where its like neck would be, and then it's like super, super weak there. So you would probably do something like 250 damage to that if you shot it with your current weapon.
Got it. I'm gunsing his leg. I did it.
There you go. So yeah, shoot that like orange thing in its neck right now.
Orange thing in its neck right now. 25 damage. That's
I think you're not quite hitting it. There you go. 298.
Yeah, that's some amount of damage.
You're not at a great angle for shooting that.
Yeah,
oh, he's gonna shoot you a lot. You have to be really careful because this guy can pretty much like one hit kill you if he just like hits you with a volume of stuff.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez, that sounded scary.
He's pretty scary. I mean, like this guy's probably like level 10 or something, whereas you are 22 because you were playing my character.
Right.
So he could be a lot scarier than he is. I mean, he's already half dead. Like, the first time you do this is gonna be way harder.
Right.
Oh, he's gonna
No, he's not.
shoot you.
He's not gonna do anything at all. I'm supercharged.
That means your super's available, obviously.
What? What does that mean?
You could do that thing where you throw
joking.
you throw your hands up in the air sometimes.
I do throw my hands up in the air sometimes, every now and then, and I say things about it too.
What sort of sounds do you make?
A-O.
Yeah.
I think you gotta let go.
Yeah, I think you.
Oh, I got you. Open your head.
It's kind of easier to shoot it from the side, but you got it now.
It's fine. He's gonna die soon.
Oh, also, I don't think we've talked about this yet. Hold down triangle. Triangle is the switch weapons button. If you hold it down, you get your heavy weapon.
Oh, this thing is heavy. Oh, yeah.
It did about 1,000 damage, I think, between all the various things that were hit.
That was sick.
Yeah, so that's cool. We got a couple shots of that. You can also use the fusion rifle. That was pretty good.
Oh.
Yeah, his grenades blow.
Yeah.
If you get close to him, he has all these like vents on his side. They like open up and they emit these tiny like laser robots, and
Right.
also just like poop out grenades.
How long does it take to come back? 30 seconds?
Yeah, 30 seconds. Or someone can come save you, but you are in a terrible spot, so no one will ever try to save you.
Why would they not try to save me directly behind the giant spider monster?
You've sort
I
of
don't
answered your
understand.
question with your own question.
No, I want to kill him. Bring me back. Where do I
Respawn,
press? Oh,
respawn, square. It says on the screen.
I pressed it.
We're back now.
I shoot you in the... I don't understand how 150 damage... Ow. 150 damage when you shoot it in the... Oh, he died.
He
When you
died.
shoot it in the armored leg, 25 when you shoot it in the unarmored leg. That makes no sense to me.
I guess it's because it's that like glowing yellow part on the leg that is weak, and then like you blow that off, and so that it's just like basically you've blown the transaxle and you're just grinding metal, and that doesn't really have that much of an effect on its overall health.
Gotcha. I watched that movie for the first time.
For the first time?
Yeah,
I know
I'd
that.
never seen it
Maybe
before.
I don't know.
I enjoyed it thoroughly. It was a great movie.
It's a good movie, yeah.
And Bill Paxton in that movie is
It's a heck of a
gem.
It's a national treasure, starring Nicolas Cage. So here's the next boss.
Ah, what is this thing?
This is
It's immune.
Yeah. Most bosses are immune until. Hey, look, a thing. Pick it up. Most bosses are immune until they finish doing their like comes into play animation.
All right.
So like right now he's like charging and stuff, and now he's assembled himself as an eye, and you can shoot him.
Oh Jesus!
So he's a giant eyeball that shoots lasers at you. His name is Sepix Prime. There's a couple of bounties you can get for doing this guy. There's one for just straight up killing this guy, and there's also that one I mentioned earlier, which is just like don't die.
Enjoy my
There you
rocket.
go, like
How many rockets
1400.
do I have?
You have 3 more rockets.
Should probably save them.
I mean, you can pretty much go to town. This guy's the final boss.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. Well, to be
Ow.
clear, he's the final boss of this strike, not of like that game.
Right, of the strike. I missed him a little bit.
He did, which is unfortunate, but not a huge deal.
Die now! Oh,
Oh,
come on!
He teleports.
Yeah,
There's
I
a lot
know.
of teleporting enemies in this game, actually. It's fairly annoying. The most annoying to me are... There's these things called Minotaurs. They're a version of the Vex, which are those angry robots.
Uh-huh.
and they have these force fields, which makes it hard to deal damage, like enough damage to them to kill them in the first place.
Right.
And then on top of that, they're able to do like 3 teleports in a row, and they'll often do it like right as they're charging at you. So you're like, oh no, a Minotaur is coming at you, and you start shooting it to try and kill it before it gets to you. And then what ends up happening is that, like, you shoot at it, like, that's the second it teleports. And it, like, reappears, and you try to shoot at it again, and it teleports. And, like, that happens, like, 3 times, and then he's basically, like, you know, Eskimo kissing you.
Right.
And then he just, like, punches you in the head, and then you're mostly, you know, not alive anymore.
Is there a way to get more rockets?
Yeah, smaller enemies will continue to spawn throughout this encounter, and when you kill them, they have a chance of dropping ammo. There's some now, up ahead a little bit. I find the fusion rifle to be a really effective weapon against basically every type of boss, because it has a couple of weird features to it that I've picked up over time. So, like, fusion rifles are incapable of getting critical hits. Like, even this guy with his massive weak spot, the giant center of the eyeball, you don't get critical hits.
No.
But at the same time, nothing really resists the fusion rifle, so if you just shot him in the back of his head, which isn't weak at all, you'll still do the same amount of damage to him.
Oh, interesting. So you don't have to be, like, precise.
Yeah, you don't have to be precise at all. So, like, most bosses are large to some extent, so, like, they're just like a large... They are the broadside of the bard with which you can hit with the fusion rifle. And you'll deal, like, several hundred damage with one, like, shot of... Because, like, a shot is basically a volley of, like, 6 laser hits, and each one does a fairly large amount of damage. So, yeah, you can throw grenades at this guy. It's pretty cool. You can also, I think I mentioned this before, your punch move, if you, like, punch any enemy, you can go up and punch the eyeball or punch one of the smaller enemies here. It activates Flame Shield, you see over on the left side of the screen. And that drastically reduces the amount of damage you take for 12 seconds at a time.
Does it spend my ability, though, when I do it? Because it seemed to run out a lot faster than before.
I don't think it actually works that way. I think... Oh, just noticed it more.
Did he die?
Yeah, he died.
We did it!
Yay!
Yay!
It's the Earth Strike. Earth Strike is the easiest one, but you know, at low levels it's gonna be really hard. I did this during the beta and it wasn't particularly challenging, and then like I went into this like after release and I was like, no big deal. I'll just oh dear God, all of the dying, every possible death.
Where's the sweet items?
I can show you. Hang on, turn around. Go forward a little bit and turn left. So here is the location of one of the gold chests on Earth. Each planet has like 5 gold chests.
Where?
I've already picked it up, so you can't see it. But each one has like 5 gold chests, and they contain sweet loot. They tend to be scaled for whatever level you're supposed to do the thing for initially. So even if it was there, if we opened it, it would not be
lame.
Yeah, it'd be lame. So here's I actually got more loot than I was expecting. So we got an uncommon auto rifle for level 6. Which, recovering from near death grants additional ammo and briefly increases reload speed. I've never seen that ability before.
That's crazy.
It's actually pretty cool for a warlock. Warlocks excel at regenerating health, but not taking a ton of damage. And then we got a level 6 chest armor, which lets you carry more ammo for scout rifles. Scout rifle is the type of main weapon we have equipped right now.
Cool.
But these are vastly inferior to the things I have now.
I can imagine. Alright, well that was pretty cool. Let's do another one.
Yeah, it seemed a little bit too easy for you. Perhaps we should try something a little bit more difficult.
Alright, join us in the next episode, and what will probably be the final installment of this Destiny experience, to see me do that.
It should be fun and embarrassing.